Real people, real cases. This is Verdict Watch.
Court calls case People versus Floyd McFall. Excuse me.
Good
afternoon, Your Honor. Constable based on behalf of Mr. McFall, who is present to my right. Can you state your full name for the record, please?
Floyd McFall.
Your Honor, today is the date and time set for PCC. At this time, we're going to be requesting to set this for an exam.
Discovery is complete.
To my knowledge, yes.
People have their witnesses available on the 9th.
Yes, Your Honor.
Preliminary examination in person, September 9th, 2025, 9 a.m. That's before
Judge Melville.
Judge Valvo. We've got, you want to address the violations now?
Yes, Your Honor. I did speak with my client about the violation. He did attempt to turn himself in twice, and he was told that there was no warrant. Him and I spoke about it in depth. He understands how serious it is. Your Honor, if the court is willing, maybe to put him on a scram tether, and he will have no further violations in this matter. He's just asking for one more chance, Your Honor.
Response from the people.
Your Honor, we have concerns about McFall, I would note that it's not just one incident, it's two different days. And that the report of the case when Mr. McFall was questioned about the August 19th date, he admitted drinking, but then we have an August 24th date. So
And also an August 26th date. It's on, that was, you may not have, well, you should have. There was one report on August 20th, which has those two on it, I think. Maybe not. No, the 19th, and then he drank on the 24th, but then further down, he also then blew and numbers on the 26th. But there aren't any other readings because he didn't take the follow-up test.
And so, Your Honor, part of the reason that we find it concerning, believe that alcohol related involved with this, and that as far as the felonious assault charge, the alleged weapon is a wine bottle. So that's what gives us some concern. So I don't see why an alcohol tether is going to somehow ensure that Mr. McFall with bond conditions that he seems to have violated them multiple times when he was confronted.
Well, Your Honor, in response, although a wine bottle is allegedly involved, that's because these allegations took place at a store. He was not drinking at the time. There was no, I don't believe there was an alcohol test taken at the time of arrest. So there's not really a substance abuse problem involved. And I would say that the tether would be a constant reminder that if he does end up drinking, he's going to be remanded.
So blowing into a machine doesn't do that?
Well, Your Honor, I think the tether on his leg is and I've had serious conversations with him, Your Honor. He's just asking for one more chance. He is here today. He understood that there was a warrant for his arrest. He still came in. He did try to turn himself in a couple days ago when I originally told him that there was no bond warrant. He does want to move forward, Your Honor. He's just asking for another chance.
3 occasions. Is he in any treatment or anything at this point?
No, I'm not. Just at my church, I don't have proof for it though, and I did sign up for AA. I took like a hour-long test on it. I just got to get into
Okay, well, it looks like he is working on that, Your Honor. He signed
He's
up.
working on it
Yes, he's signed up for treatment.
between drinks. Bond revoked, defendants remanded.
Next case on the docket.
Court calls case of the people versus Megan Moses.
That's about people.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Constable Bates on behalf of Ms. Megan Moses, who was present to my right. Can you state your full name for the record, Ms. Moses?
Megan Moses.
All right, go ahead.
Your Honor, today is the date and time set for probable cause conference. At this time, we're going to be asking for an adjournment to continue negotiations, as well as give my client some time to hopefully pay off some of the restitution in exchange for a better offer.
Before I set the date on an adjournment, she has a no bond warrant.
Yes, Your Honor.
Address that.
As to the violation, Your Honor, my client still has the tether on her, leg. As to the explanation, Your Honor, she tells me she was riding her bike and the tether got caught in her bike, and like with the pedal, so she kind of had to adjust it. She lives far away from community corrections. That's why she wasn't able to go in
I
and
have a
get.
broken phone too. I had my number to the tether guy in my phone and I had no way to contact.
So the tether came off in a pedal. She
No,
hasn't broke
it's still
phone.
on. It just pulled it and it poked it like there's something poking
Don't-
through
Did you
it.
call community corrections at any point?
That's what I'm saying. I was able to, I didn't know who to call except for the tether officer, Mr. Levitt, but it was saved in my
Was your
phone.
tether
Which
going
was
off?
broken. It was going off, but I was on my bike and I was kind of scared, so I wasn't sure where or what to do. I did call my mom right away. As soon as well, not call her, but I went to her work. I rode my bike to her work actually. And tried to use her phone, but I wasn't able to while she was using it for work,
So
so
if
I
you didn't
had,
know where to call, what were you gonna do with her phone?
I was gonna call the public defender. Which I did. I was able to email someone that following Monday because it was on a Friday, but I did text Hannah Mackey from the public defender that night when I was able to use her phone, explaining that there was an issue and that I didn't have a way to contact. And then when I did finally get a hold of him, and left a message out until tomorrow, I think, but I was waiting for someone to, contact.
Did you go to the community corrections?
I called them. I did when I finally was able to figure out who to call when I got the email.
When did you call them?
I called,
How many days after this alarm went
well,
off?
it happened on Friday. And then I got the number to call the community corrections that following Monday. I called and left a message for Mr. Levitt. I think I left the message actually today.
Your Honor, I just want to say that this is tether was put on because I believe for a previous failure to appear, and she is here today, Your Honor. So it shows that she does want to comply with the court order. She does want to be here. She does want to handle her case.
But she
Contact-
doesn't want to comply. Have you been to the community corrections at all?
No, I live in Jackson. I was lucky to get here today. I wasn't even sure what was going on. I don't have a vehicle, or a phone at the moment, so I was requesting things through email as well, or trying to. I'm still charging it as well, like, I'm not trying not to.
She's not
go
trying
through
to,
with this.
she's not trying to abscond, Your Honor. She's not trying to disobey the court orders. It was just, it seems it was just an accident. And just due to her lack of efficient communication method, I think that's really where the problem lies.
I have an old tablet from 2015, I think, with Wi-Fi for communication right now.
And when I reached out to her and let her know that she would be required in person because she initially tried to attend via Zoom and put in a request via Zoom, she did her utmost to make it here, and she's here, Your Honor. So
Yes, but I don't
Don't have a right.
understand why she didn't.
she hasn't even secured a ride back yet today. So
Yeah.
her transportation.
Why she didn't keep in contact more with community corrections?
I think it's due to
I mean,
her
this
lack
thing
of.
went off almost 10 days ago.
Well, I was
And we
waiting,
don't,
I'm sorry.
go ahead.
Apologize. I was waiting for someone to get back a hold of me through my mother's phone or through email because I wasn't sure and I was still charging it. So I honestly just assumed everything was okay. I know that sounds stupid when I say that out loud, but I didn't know what else to do as far as contact. As soon as I found out the information this morning, I did everything I could to make sure to come. And left another message on Mr. Levitt's voicemail, who will not be in until tomorrow.
The second page and what they suspect this defendant was doing is really alarming to me.
I'm not sure what that means.
Your Honor, I think that is mostly just speculation at this
Oh, I
point.
don't-
She still has the tether on. She's still been charging it. She's still.
What is?
And I don't think there's a hot zone to this tether, Your Honor. I think it's just a GPS tracking tether to make sure she comes back from court, is what I understood. And she is here today. So the purpose of the tether is being fulfilled.
Any response from the people?
Your Honor, when the court released this defendant in April of this year, the court gave her a chance. I had expressed concerns because she had 2 warrants out of Kent County, one for child support, one for an OWI third, if I recall correctly. And I was worried about seeing her again. The court gave her this tether as to track her location. So it is the people's opinion that strict compliance with the tether would be a condition of bond. So any tampering, anything like that. I noticed when the defendant was giving her recitation of what happened, she first said, I called my mom, and then very quickly said, I went to her work. Because she earlier had said that her phone wasn't working. So that is concerning to the people. It's something I picked up on. I think the court picked up on it too, as I
Yeah, I did.
So I'm just worried about what's gonna happen.
I don't think I'm being told the truth, in all honesty.
I understand.
Your Honor, I understand, but as I said, the purpose of the tether was for her to come back to court. I'm not sure why there's concerns if she's in court here today. And she's saying that she just misspoke because she's very nervous, Your Honor. She suffers from anxiety.
Probable cause conference will be adjourned to September 4th, 2025, 9 a.m. Defendant's bond is hereby ordered revoked. Defendant's remanded.
Thanks for watching Verdict Watch. New court drama every day. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the bell so you never miss a case. Leave a comment with your thoughts. We're watching too.